Buenos dias, good morning guys. Welcome back to Stuck on an Island where I'm stuck with you guys and we are always smiling. So I am deciding to take you guys on my little breakfast experience out here in Bogota, Colombia. I've never really even done this myself this early because it's 8 o'clock, and reason being it's usually very cold here, well, for me as an island guy, and also because it's usually raining, so the cold and the rain just makes me want to sleep in. But today we are going to see what we can catch for breakfast really quickly. This is just like a couple blocks from where I am at, and yeah, be prepared for this experience where I do not have a clue exactly what it is that I'm eating for the most part, or the names, but delicious food is always delicious food. All right, so as I make my way there, definitely gonna pull out my, what you call this, Google Translate, just to make sure that I'm saying the right thing in Spanish, because I am not a Spanish speaker. Hola, buenos dias.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo se llama esto?
Pastel de yuca, papa rellena.
Ah, yuca.
¿Papa rellena?
Sí. Con café.
¿Café?
Sí. Gracias. All right, so this thing right here, I've had it before, and yuca is cassava basically, and it is delicious. It had like rice, arroz, rice, yuca, some meat in there, and I think it's like maybe like a fried, I'm not too sure, but it's delicious. And I had this too. This one is a little bit more meatier than this one. Gracias, mi amigo. See, so if you look at this, guys, it looks pretty small. It reminds me very much of a, how can I say, a Jamaican fried dumpling, but it is heavier as you bite into it. Yeah, gracias. So I got this with some coffee. Ooh, it's good. So this is my second time here, and the last time I just sat right here on this step. And this is actually the step of someone's house. You know, a lot of people sell food out here just in front of their house and stuff. Anyway, let's bite into this. Más delicioso, very delicious. On the outside here, you guys can see the cassava, and it's just stuffed in there into this crispy outer layer. It's more like like I said, like a dumpling. It's more floury than anything else. Usually, like empanadas, is more, you know, corn related, but this one feels very floury, very crispy, very nice, and very heavy. And then as you get down some more, you can see the rice. You can see all the rice in there, and there's some form of meat. I'm not too sure what the meat is. Delicious. All right, you can have this by itself, but they have some condiments here. This is like a chili. Oh shoot, I forgot this one is very spicy actually, and I think this is some kind of garlic sauce. Most of them have it, but this by itself is very delicious really. You don't really need anything else with it, but with it, it's even better. Pretty good.
Ah, quedó mal en el video. Mira. Sí, será que le puedo robar una silla.
Out here you guys can see like street food is just a thing. Like everybody's selling it basically. Stopping by from work. I'm just buying either an empanada or one of these, but this, oh, this is really good. It's really good, very, very filling. This by itself, yeah. Now you might notice, I haven't even paid for anything as yet. They'll just have you eat, and when you're done, trusting enough to make sure that you pay. Pretty cool.
Más o menos cuánto tiempo creen que toca.
Empanadita de fresco, arroz, carne, criolla.
Another thing to remember, out in Colombia, as I've heard from other people, just always, you know, be on the lookout. Make sure that you're doing the right thing. Oh, I didn't even realize, this is so cool. I didn't notice this the last time. Like I said, be on the lookout, man. But I didn't even see that they have like a little table here. You put down your cafe. Everybody knows Colombian cafe is very good. Now here, you realize now we have gotten to another part of it, which is the huevo, which in Spanish it means egg. And trust me, they put egg in a lot of stuff. Yeah. Since I've been here, I probably have eaten like, I don't know, man, 10, 12 eggs. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get some more of that condiment. It's very good.
Criolla. Mixta. ¿De tomar?
Disculpe. Gracias. All right, so I've gotten some more. And just like in Jamaica, whenever you see pepper, take your time with it, man, because it's pretty hot. You know, see how much you like it or not, and then, yeah. Delicioso. I don't know, man. I must have been hungrier the first time, but this one was an easier eat. You could easily eat this alone, just one of them for your breakfast. And I think this is gonna cost, I don't remember, probably 3,000 or 2,000 pesos. Not that expensive at all. Disculpe. ¿Un solo? Sí.
Yo quería lo pregunté al Pablo. Sí, señor. Yo le pregunté al Pablo. Sí, señor. No ha llegado todavía.
Ese que suavita de zapao, que el Pablo es el que me dio. Ese que acaba de ser.
El Pablo es que se me... No, es que yo traté de decirles, por decir algo que no lleva tubería. ¿Qué me por eso ya está más rápido? ¿Me tomaron? No,
Mira.
Ay. Un más café, por favor. Coffee is pretty good.
Eso, digamos, solo tomaron por el peso, porque este peso.
Gracias. All right, this one looks like a huevo. It looks like an egg. But I think this one inside is like meat and arroz, meat and rice. So let's try it again and let's see. If you look inside there, again, you see an egg and rice and meat. Pardon? Carne or pollo?
Carne.
Carne.
Carne, arroz y huevo.
Carne, arroz
Y huevo.
y huevo. Sí, gracias. So he said it is carne. Here is meat, which is technically beef, rice, and eggs. Yeah, pretty cool.
Después de 3 meses, ¿no? Porque yo se me hacía raro que no llamé a la seguridad.
Disculpe. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
¿Me regalas una papa?
8 mil.
400.
Sí.
No, acá
No,
no sobra.
it's okay. Gracias.
Dale.
All right, so we just tried that back there and it was delicious. I think it's even more delicious the second time. I definitely love the first one. I honestly can't remember the name, man, but we just know that some meat and rice and eggs are in there and it's filling and it's good. Honestly, I could just only eat one of them and I'll be okay. But my friend, Aracelis, correct? Aracelis. Aracelis she just stopped by. I'm gonna show you guys her place eventually, but she just stopped by. Well, she's walking by and she says she's gonna go buy something, so I think I will just follow. Corre. All right, so we're gonna run along and yeah, I'll take you guys for that experience, and then after that I'm gonna hopefully oblias de la tarde. See? Okay, so my favorite is kind of oblias. Oblias is, I don't know if it's like a breakfast or what, but it's a dessert and it's my favorite thing here in Colombia so far. So after we're done with that, I will take you guys to get some oblias. Me encanta. Adios, let's go. Aracelis, you guys should remember Aracelis from the other video where we had the capybara. See? Yeah, so this is Aracelis again. You guys know me, whenever I'm traveling anywhere at all, I try to gel with the people, you know, just walk around for a little bit, take that time out, try the food, don't be stuck up in your ways. Not only your food is the best food, and get to know people, and chances are you can have an even better time wherever you're traveling to. Anyway, let's continue our Corre is run, walk is, I'll figure it out.
¿Frío?
Frío? Un poquito. Un poquito. ¿Tú? ¿Y tú? Sí, sí. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Frutas?
Ensalada de frutas.
Ensalada de frutas. See, okay. All right, so I was trying to show you guys back there one of my first Colombian foods that I had. In Colombia, fruits is a very big thing. And it was like this type of yogurt with fruits. and cereal on top, and it cost me $1. It was $4 $1 for a very big, filling and healthy dish. So hopefully I might stop by depending on how I feel. Aracelis. Sí. Oh, un momento. Juego las frutas. Sí, naranja.
Whisky naranja.
Yes, whisky naranja. Sí. ¿Y tú? ¿Juego? Sí.
Cuando yo te hablé que tú me hablaste que
usted ignora mucho aún.
ando ocupada, estresada, deja de pelear conmigo. Deja de pelear conmigo.
Ignora mucho, se ignora. La persona que me ignora a mí,
Es que tu esposa
yo
se
lo
está poniendo a
ignoro
pelear
también.
conmigo. No, tú jamás me ignorarías.
Yo ignoro al que me ignora.
¿Está dulce?
Claro,
¿Sí?
100% Valencia.
¿Y la socia?
Dormía, me imagino. Anoche que te llamó para decirte.
No, mi amor, yo estaba ocupadísima. Ya cuando me asomé ya se había metido. Y el número de ella yo no lo tengo.
Dile a Martín, dile ahí que no.
Yo le dije a Martín, dile que llama, que estaba el primo mío ahí y estábamos ocupados así.
Ella dijo que te estaba llamando
Sí, yo sé, yo cuando me asomé ya se había metido.
y que te llamó y que Martín que fue que le salió, no, está ocupada.
Yo sí dije, esa se el señor ese que está allá de blanco.
Sí.
La gente está loca, en serio.
Está bueno, joder, pero ese 8.
La gente está loca.
¿Va a perder ese 8 o qué?
No, que está loco.
22, 10.
Está dulce. ¿Cuántos arepas?
¿De?
Muy bien. Sí.
5.511.000 los dos jugos.
Más dulce. Sí.
¿Cuánto es, papi?
En medio 2 jugos, por favor.
Papi, ¿cuánto es?
Van a tomar cafecitos.
No, it's okay.
¿Qué?
Seguro.
¿Cuánto es?
Sí, 6.
6.
Listo, Pachito, ya le recibo, Pachito.
Papi, nos vemos ahora.
Así.
Agárralo.
Te va a salir ahí el billete.
Así es.
¿Qué pasó? Ustedes tienen razón de qué. Chao.
So this orange juice, for one, it was 3.000, which is less than $1 for a very sweet and refreshing orange juice. Can't get any better than that, man. Wow. If you don't know, Colombia is it's very big, and we've been walking for a long time, like this whole stretch. Go down.
Transmilenio.
Transmilenio. So Transmilenio is like a bus. I don't remember the word for bus in Spanish, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, it just makes everything more interesting. But you guys might have seen on the walk, there's just a bunch of street food everywhere. Anyway, let's go. Transmilenio. Gracias. If you guys want me to do a video comparing Jamaican KFC to the one in Colombia, drop it in the comments and I'll definitely try that, because you know we want to try KFC everywhere in the world. I am on the bus for the first time in Colombia, thanks to Aracelis. See?
No le escucho.
Buenos días, señor usuario. ¿Se le recuerda que
Hermoso. Ah, sí. It's a bus station, but it's still very artsy, still very beautiful. I like it. So clearly I'm in a different part of Bogota. Wow. They say sometimes you just have to have the traveler's heart. My middle name, for those who don't know, is Saint Christopher. And there's a thing that says Saint Christopher protect us, which basically is a lucky charm for the traveler. And they say sometimes your name speaks a lot of, how can I say, meaning in your life. I've met Aracelis for a couple of days now, but you know, my heart, I trust her, you know, to do the right thing. So basically, if you've seen the other videos, she's basically setting up her restaurant and she's doing shopping bit by bit. So yeah, we're heading to probably get some stuff for the restaurant. Disculpe, siéntate, okay.
Sí, es 250, si quieres aportas el 25 y ya para mandar a fábrica.
So we are in this store and I ain't gonna lie, like in Colombia there's a lot of beautiful things, very linda, very beautiful. Ah, gato. Hola gato. Gato?
Gato.
Sí. Yeah, so yeah, we're so we're looking at some things to purchase basically for her restaurant, and hopefully, well, I'm sure before I'm leaving Colombia I should be able to try it. She is from Venezuelan descent, so they're gonna be making like hamburguesas, which are hamburgers from Venezuela. So we're just looking around, and yeah, I do not know if this area of Colombia is mal or bien, but yeah, I feel pretty comfortable, and yeah, it's a good experience.
¿Es un distrito de negocio para comprar cosas?
Yes.
Sí.
Yes.
Ah, bien.
Ahí cierra y ya funcionar y ya.
Ok.
Cuando termine, entonces usted
Sí.
le da el desecado rápido, profe, para que ya doy para allá.
Parecido a ravioli.
Pan con dolce. Sí. No, or
Mira,
pan.
croissant. Croissant.
Pan queso.
¿Queso? Creo que es.
Pan queso. Sí. Pan queso con café y leche.
Acá.
Acá. No entiendes. Acá.
¿Ese que tiene queso? Este es el
Pan de queso. Sí.
There's a bread called Bono bread that is made with traditional cheese from here in Colombia. I don't know if you want to try it.
Sí. Okay, so traditional cheese. Sí. Sí.
Regálame el pan de bono de queso, por favor. Dime. No, el pan de bono.
¿Cuánto cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta?
No sé.
No sé. Muy bien.
Sí.
Sí. Dulce. Queso, dulce, pan. Con
¿Café?
café. Sí.
¿Leche? ¿Milk?
Sí.
¿Milk?
Azúcar más.
¿O black?
No.
This is good. They make very good. They make very good pastry here. Very good bread. The cheese has a slightly pungent taste. It's almost like a blue cheese, but it's slightly sweet. It's very good, especially with coffee. Yeah. So she's asking me to try a Colombian drink, of course.
No es caliente, es fría.
Cold.
Yes?
See.
Yes?
Okay.
Regálame una.
So the temperature here is it's pretty cold. So she's saying, yo, it's not hot, it's gonna be cold, but that's okay. I'm good with it.
Colombia.
¿Qué es eso? Nombre?
Avena.
Avena. Familiar, Jamaica.
Sí.
Sí.
Parecido a una bebida de Jamaica.
Yeah. Similar to a Jamaican drink called Lasco. No entiende. It is similar to a Jamaican drink called Lasco.
Lasco. Lasco.
Yeah.
Lasco.
Yeah.
Lasco. ¿Quieres otra?
Fun and joke aside, even though it kind of tastes like Lasco, it is actually oatmeal. So it's oats that they get the oat milk from it. And the Colombians that are in the chat that understand me can definitely just drop it in the comments and, you know, give us some more info. But it's good. See?
Breva.
Breva.
Breva. Español, breva.
Breva. Okay.
Cannoli.
Oh, cannoli.
Yeah.
Ah, I know cannoli. Uy. So. Delicioso. ¿Sí?
Es como un croissant. Croissant.
Okay. Más dulce. It is very sweet.
Arequipe, breva. Arequipe y breva. Una fruta.
Arequipe.
Arequipe, vermil.
Sí.
Breva es una fruta.
¿Qué frutas?
Breva.
Breva.
Higo. Higo.
Image. Picture. Show me a picture of the fruit. So I thought breva was guava, but it's not. It's a different fruit that I've never seen this fruit before. Very good pastry here, very light, very flaky. For me, pretty sweet, but it's okay.
Muy dulce.
Yeah.
Guapo con el dulce.
Gracias. ¿Tú me gusta?
Ojalá.
No entiende.
¿Te acaso ricón?
Ah. Hola, pero.
Hola, pero.
No, no, pero. Ah. ¿Cómo se dice? Ah. No, pero.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A ver. Ahorita me dijiste, tú me gustas. Y eso acá en Colombia es como decirle a una mujer que le gusta. Sé que quisiste decir algo más. Por eso. Por eso mismo, que si esto me gustaba.
¿Cómo se dice?
¿Te gusta?
¿Te gusta?
¿Te gusta? No, tú me gusta, porque es como que tú me gustas.
Sí. ¿Te gusta?
¿Te gusta? Y tú me dijiste tú me gusta. Y yo dije, ¡wow! Oh, wow.
So basically, I should have said "te gusta," which means "do you like it?" But I think I said "do you like me?" or something of the sort. But hey, we learn. That's why she laughs.
Te quedas atrás. Ella sí es 100% venezolana.
No similar a Colombia.
No. La masa, diferente.
Corn is
La
different.
Sí, la masa es diferente.
Sí.
Relleno, frijol negro, black. No, wheat.
Pollo o carne. Try.
Sorpresa.
Sorpresa. Sí.
Ricas empanadas.
Llega al fondo.
Negros. No mosilla.
No,
morcilla.
morcilla, no.
Delicioso.
No, dale.
Negro, beans y pollo.
No.
¿No?
Ricas empanadas venezolanas, la orden.
¿Qué?
Calientica, rica, mira que si se
Plátano.
Plátano.
Plátano. Ay.
Plátano.
Chile.
No, cómetela así.
No.
Así.
Así.
Sientes el sabor.
Solo.
Sí, así. Dale.
Ok. ¿Prefiere Venezuela?
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Ya?
Sí.
Mías, ¿no?
¿Qué?
Mías, ¿no?
Calientica las empanadas sabor venezolano, la orden.
Empanadas a la orden.
Carne. Big.
Carne mixta, plátano,
Frijol negro. Caraota, se llama caraota.
calma, frito, negro.
Dos.
Okay. So it is beef, black beans, plantains, and the outside is not very crispy like the ones in Colombia. It's more of a dumpling basically, which I like. It's a bit more heartier. Good.
Las empanadas a la orden.
Delicioso.
Uy, se me apagó.
Wow. Con
¿Qué quieren de tomar, mi amor?
Limonada natural.
Limonada. ¿Limón?
limón, ¿sí?
Sí, me regalas un vasito, por favor. ¿Tienes guasacaca? ¿Guasacaca?
Sí. Hecha. Y esta salsa de agua y este guasacaca.
¿Ya? ¿Bien el sabor? Un poquito, solo un poquito, para que no pierda el sabor de la...
Empanadas a la orden. Empanadas a la orden, caliente. ¿Cómo no se come hoy? Las empanadas
Ay.
no mueven carro.
Caliente.
¿Caliente?
No,
No.
Calientitas, ricas, a la orden.
se me apagó esta vaina.
¿Qué sabor?
A la orden, las empanadas, a la orden. Mira que sí, empanadas, a la orden.
¿Vegetales?
No. Verde. Sí. Prefiere.
Mira que sí hay.
Delicioso.
No coma cuento, mira que sí hay. Las empanadas estamos a la orden.
Rico. Muy rico. ¿Te gusta?
Claro, mi tierra.
No.
Claro.
¿No? Mucho gusto.
Sabor venezolano, delicioso, calentita, la orden.
Muchas gracias.
¿De qué tiene pabellón?
Y la otra es mixta, que trae pollo con muy tocineta.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
3.000.
Sí. ¿Y luego?
¿Jugo? ¿Dos?
No. Completa. 3.000.
No. ¿Cuánto vale? 4.500.
4.500.
Todo. Completo.
Completo. 3.000, 4.500.
3.000, 1.500.
Okay. 3,000 and 1,500. So total it was 4,500, which is just over $1 US.
Chicken.
Mixta.
Calentica las empanadas, a dormir, solo la hornilla. A la hornilla.
Prefiero green.
A la hornilla, calentica, rica, a la hornilla. Las empanadas de pabellón mixtas a la hornilla.
Delicioso.
Rica, deliciosa, calentica, a la hornilla.
La masa, textura. La masa es diferente a la que yo hago.
Sí. Prefiero la primera. Mi. Sí.
¿Cuánto?
Okay.
Mucho.
Do you have change so I can tip him? Ah. Do you have change so I can tip him? Yeah, see?
¿Seguro?
Muchas gracias.
Ah, ok, gracias.
Sí. Sí. Gracias.
So just like in Mexico, you have to pay to use the bathroom. So it was 700 pesos, which is, I'll put it up on the screen. You get some toilet paper. Now the reason why I'm recording here, some people might be wondering if the food does affect me here. No, I just need to So I literally have to constantly like challenge myself. So I was ready to go just now, and I probably got stuck for like 30 seconds trying to remember to say vamos, see? Vamos to go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we missed our bus. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but today so far has been amazing. So change of plans. As you might see, we are in a taxi, yellow cabs, just like most places in the world. Why you laughing? Anyway, so because
Jello.
so yeah, we decided to do this. I only have 20 meals still, but I know that's about, what is it? It's about like $3, I think. No, it's about $5 actually. So yeah, we know we're good. Yesterday I took an Uber. I went to like a mall, and it was like a 25-minute drive, and it cost me $3.30. So I should be perfectly fine.
Así que aproveche esta nueva oportunidad, acérquese ya, somos Canary. Claro que sí, siempre con el mejor servicio, la mejor atención.
So our taxi is gone.
Ese man es malo.
Sí.
Claro. Todo, mucha vuelta.
So basically, my advice, when you're here, if you can take an Uber, which I've been taking, you're gonna get a better price, and I would say a better result, because yeah, you will see the route that they're supposed to take, and you can actually track that. Anyway, she said she's gonna take me to the centro. See?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a mall, because I told her how much I had paid for my phone case. My phone case got old and tattered, so I just bought the phone case, and she was like, yeah, you overpaid for it. But when I checked the Amazon prices, it was pretty much the same, not much different, but we'll see how much cheaper we can get it in here.
130,000.
Ciento?
Más económico. 130,000. 30,000.
130.
1000.
One.
1, 2, 1, 2. 130.
It's not.
No.
No.
Tú 160 y este 130.
106.
Tú.
Yeah.
Sí, y este 130. 30 menos. 30.
Nah.
Sí.
I'll explain. All right. So I believe the price that she said is 130,000 pesos. This I paid for 160,000 pesos. So differencias is 30,000 pesos. 30 mil. Okay, 30,000, which is somewhere like $6 difference. The difference with this one though that I got, it has a stand. So if I want to sit up and watch some Netflix, yeah. Yeah, so it's better. When I checked on Amazon for this particular design, it was selling for like $32 and I paid about $40. If I was in Jamaica, shipping fee and this, it just makes sense. No problem. How do you say I win?
Gane.
Gane?
Gane.
Gane. You?
Yo te dije. Ven. Yo te dije por no. No, ay. Te dije por no salir conmigo, compró más caro.
See, people from Colombia, you will know what she means.
Claro.
Yeah. Me entiende. Obligas. Mi escanta, mi favorito. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna be doing something more street food related, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing that today. Wow, guys, today was an excellent experience. You guys saw at the start of the video. I wanted to, take you guys for some breakfast and then try my favorite obligas. But like I mentioned before, before I even started trying to film anything about my experiences here, I just got to know people, and I found my people that I felt that I could trust myself the most with, and that trusted me as well. And I was eating breakfast, and then I saw, Aracelis, passing by. She called to me, and I was like, hey, where are you going? And it took us down to another realm of experiences today. Before I came to Colombia, I've been watching a ton load of videos just to understand the culture and the people and the food. And to be honest, I don't think I found enough experiences in Colombia. So I hope that I could add some more to that, show people the good sides of Colombia, like the good people that I meet, and then of course inform you guys about the tougher parts. But the food today was very, very good. That breakfast that I had, it really held me over, and I really, really like the Venezuelan empanadas. Like those for me were, I think, better than the Colombian ones, unfortunately. But in Colombia, there's a lot of Venezuelans that come over because, the story in Venezuela, times are pretty hard right now. And yeah, so I think I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the experience. And if you would like for me to take you on more experiences, do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And to my Jamaican family who follow me wherever I go, I appreciate you guys. And I hope to, see you guys here in Colombia as well, or to see you guys on the next video. Hopefully I might take you to try some obligas in the evening or some empanadas, I don't know. But I'll catch you in the next video. Remember to see things, love, nature, and adaptation. And always remember to keep the link.